It's Melissa from Real Estate Savvy, and today I'm going to start my series on the real estate purchase contract. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. Okay, the real estate purchase contract is what you use as a buyer when you make an offer on a home, and it's what the seller either agrees to, makes a counter offer with, or rejects once they get your offer. It's a legally binding document. It's pretty intense. In my state, it's 8 pages long, and it has a bunch of different sections. So instead of making this a 45-minute video going through every section, I'm just going to break it up and do different sections and title it that way so you can go in and learn about what you need to. So the section I'm going to talk about first is the very first section. And it usually is titled with something regarding earnest money and whatnot. So let me just tell you how it is in my state. In most states, it's similar. It may not be exactly the same, but you'll get the general idea. So the first part of the form has you designate your legal name, your official legal name. And you'll want to make sure that you use your official legal name because this document is what will drive all future documents for the transaction, including the deed on the home and the title and title insurance. So make sure if you have a name where you use your middle name and not your full name, that you list your full entire name on that document. If you don't, you will have to do additional paperwork later. So it's just easier to do it from the beginning. Also on that form, sorry, I have some notes. It talks about the amount of earnest money that you are willing to put down on the home. If you don't know what earnest money is, it's money that you're putting down as a deposit that's held in a neutral location, either a title company or with a real estate brokerage. It's basically showing your commitment to buy the home. The more money you put down, the better. There is no specific answer as to how much money you should put down, but I would suggest that you put more than a couple $100. Typically, I've seen offers in the range of $5,000 to $10,000. If you were doing $1 million purchase, you might want to put more than that. The key with earnest money is earnest money can be refundable if you follow all of the provisions in the contract and you want to get out of it, but it can also be non-refundable if you don't. So make sure it's enough money that shows that you're serious, but not your entire life savings so you have nothing if the deal falls through. The last section or the last point in that section, you've got your name, you've got the amount of earnest money, and then you also designate where that earnest money will be held and in what form you will give it and how quickly it will be given. In my state, you have 4 calendar days after an offer is accepted to get the earnest money to a title company or a brokerage. So you're committing to that in that document as well. And you can either do it in cash or check, whatever you need to do. So that is the first section of an 8-page document. Stay tuned because we're going to go through everything. So I hope you find this helpful, and remember to always be savvy in your real estate.